Chasing dreams down that old road. Living fast, baby, y'all gotta know. Daddy told me gotta get it all. Cause we're some blue-collar outlaws. We're living life at full speed, there's no pacing. Midwest lifestyle, Ohio grudge racing. Taking home the money wide open on that open road. It's full throttle since the baby bottle, baby. This is all I know. In overload, tires roll. Tell them I want all the smoke. Slow pokes will choke in my rear view. Adios, run your car, notching out with your money where your motor is. Heavy hitters, dream killers, kill shot. Hold them still, told them chill. We on fire. Life is lit with rocket fuel. Stop it, fool. Blue-collared outlaws, who think you talking to? Winning attitude all on the line, and we ain't bout to lose. Beat the brake pads off, knock your car out the shoes. Line them out, chalk them up, underdogs on top again. Never say die, we from Columbus, so we gotta win. Hard working, fast running outlaws and street racing. All your dreams is in my tail light, you keep chasing.
What up? What up, Rob? Boost? Steven? What do you mean, this fucking shorts weather? What you talking about? This weather sucks. Yeah, everybody, we're trying to get that bonus. Make sure you're smashing them freaking hearts and share. Everybody just take a second if you're on Facebook and share this for me real quick. Doesn't cost you nothing but a second. And then it helps us with Facebook bonus. Keith, what's up, brother? James, what's going on? We could talk about stock firewall location. And what? What's the other part of that? Jeremy, what's up, Bubba? Adam, what's up, homie? Jeff, what the hell y'all doing, man? You can't listen. The Camaro cannot get tucked away yet. There's still Black Friday, cash days of Kentucky. Peer pressure.
Amen.
Fucking Brandon, why aren't you showing up? Facebook user. Appreciate that, Tommy. Feeling smaller. Down 38 pounds. I don't fucking know how. Just show up every day and keep doing the same shit, man. Just routines and rituals. Hell yeah, Robert. Good evening, buddy. How's it over there in Europe? Uh-oh. What the hell did you do? Well, we can circle back to that here in a minute. I'm cool with it because I really don't got much to talk about. The race I was going to talk about was canceled. So that low car count down there, and there really ain't much to talk about. Truck class was gangster, but you know. I don't yet, but I'm about to. I'm about to block his ass. It's not cold, man. Come on, man. How cold is it over there in Fahrenheit? You know, we're dumb hillbillies over here, Rob. We can't convert Celsius to Fahrenheit.
It's cold.
What's up, Brittany? I was in shorts. I don't know what y'all are talking about. I was in shorts, a t-shirt, and a hoodie. It is not cold.
Heated seats and heated steering wheel on today, but all day.
You can either on my, you can't through here, but you can on Messenger, James. Just PM me on Messenger. Thanks for the stars, Adam. Appreciate that, brother. 100 stars. What's up, Happy? Are you out west? I thought I saw you was going out west. Sorry, I'm not keeping up on social media, guys. I just been grinding shit out. I got a lot of shit going on. Haven't been working on the Blazer much, but been working on a lot of other shit for next year. So, and honestly, Facebook is a huge distraction, so I've been staying away from it.
And I feel like I haven't got off my phone in like a week.
I can appreciate that. Blazer be out, so you know you don't want to see them tail lights. You got a lot of work to do. Hell yeah, that's cool, man. I'd love to have gone. I'm sure it'll be a good time, man. You guys make sure you have fun out there and be safe.
And some money for me.
Sure. Jeff, you know, I doubt if I can even catch that thing next year, but I'm damn sure try to wear every part on that Blazer out, man, make up for this year. It is not done. I really haven't touched it in the last 3 weeks. Yesterday, I worked on it for about 5-6 hours. Still probably got, I really don't have much to do. I got to terminate like 6 harnesses. It's no big deal. 6 sensors rather. It's no big deal. Weld in the seat bar, put the seat in, and do the gas and brake pedals. And then work all the cardboard templates are done. So I just got to cut it all, bead roll it, and weld in the mounting tabs. I mean, and then put the front end together. There really ain't shit left to it, but I just had to let that suffer so I could get a good routine of going to the gym and working out. I say it takes 21 days to establish a good habit or change your habits. So I just had to do that, man. What's up, Tim? I forgot to message you yesterday, man. I just got out in the barn and zoned out, but I gotta get up your way this week. I gotta message you and see what your schedule is. What the hell is that wrong with your phone? You're not putting no minutes on your Cricket? You got to pay for the sound or something? You got Cricket? Doc, what's up, buddy?
I mean, now you know I got all this free time. I could probably come down and help you with the Blazer. I'm just saying.
Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. Might have to take you up on that, buddy. I'll probably after I know my schedule's FUBAR until after Thanksgiving weekend. And then I'm gonna get back on the Blazer hot and heavy. But until then, I'm just going to get out there a couple hours here, a couple hours there. Now that I got a pretty good routine established for working out, I got some equipment coming. So I'll have some equipment at home, which will be a huge benefit because then I can just get up at like 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the morning and get my first routine in then. And that'll free up a lot of time in the evenings. I'm up that time anyways. With the time change, now I'm going to bed at 10:30, but I'm getting up at frickin' 3:30 or 4 anyways. So I might as well get up and work out, right?
Sure.
Thanks for the stars, Tim. Appreciate it, brother. The Clicker app. You know what? That Clicker app is gangster. As long as you don't go off of, like, if you're doing the Facebook clicker, whatever, don't close Facebook off and forget to turn the clicker app off first, because that motherfucker will click all kinds of shit. Ask me how I know.
Oh boy.
We are having a t-shirt sale on Black Friday at US 60. As a matter of fact, all of our 2023 shirts will be marked down $5, or you can get a 2023 and a 2022 shirt for $30. Which if you do that, that'll save you, what's the math is, that'll save you like $15. I am getting the senior, you know what? Every time I buy movie tickets online, I get the senior discount because it's $8 cheaper a ticket. Pro tip. Hell yeah, Adam. After like I said, after Thanksgiving weekend, then I'll be able to dedicate more time to the Blazer. Brother, I mean, that's what I started this journey for. There's so many other benefits that have come along the way. I'm so happy that I've done this, and I can't wait to reach my goal. But yeah, man, dude, keep it real. I'm probably trying to lose 90 pounds. 90 pounds is a tenth or two for sure. Next year we're gonna have a lot of new stuff. I got a lot of new stuff in the works. So we'll have some new stickers.
I got some new stickers coming. They're actually done. I just gotta go get them.
Well, I haven't announced all the changes yet. We're going to do some changes over winter since there's no racing, or not much racing in our region. I got a lot of badass motherfuckers lined up for tech tip live streams, interviews on already. I made the post yesterday, but transmissions, engine building, chassis building, suspension setup. What else do we got? We got a Holly tuner coming on. We're trying to figure out a schedule where maybe he's going to come on once a month over the winter months. For 4 or 5 months, he'll come on once a month and do like some entry level basic training and do some Q&A stuff, just to kind of help give everybody the basics and maybe help you troubleshoot stuff you're needing help with, which that'll be Rick Trunkett up at Big 3 Racing. Great guy. So we're trying to iron those details out. The homies up at Bipolar. What's that?
I was just going to say, I think he just posted his first class for the end of this year. I'm pretty sure. I forget what dates that is, but his first in-house Holly tuning class. I know some people were asking about that last couple of live feeds.
Yeah. So go look up Rick's profile and get in on one of those classes. I think he usually does like 4 or 5 classes during the winter months.
Yep.
What is a fluffer? Depends on what industry you're talking about. But we also got some manufacturers coming on. Chad Roberts from On3 Performance has agreed to come on and do some turbo education. So I've got a whole bunch of shit lined up for the winter and more. I got some diesel guys coming on, talk some diesel stuff, even though that's not really what we normally do. But man, a lot of you guys got diesel tow pigs. And some of you guys race diesels, so there'll be a lot. Yep, Jeff Thomas is going to come on for shock tuning, long travel suspension stuff. So I got a whole slew of shit lined up. Start doing, they say we don't got shit for racing going on, so we might as well do some educational stuff, help everybody with their winter upgrades. So it'll be a good opportunity for you to come and ask these guys and gals questions, low budget tricks and tips and all kinds of stuff in the works coming up for this winter.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'll update. I'm gonna go to some of the races over the winter, so that'll be nice to recap some of those too.
I'm not sure on that one just yet. Problem is, I don't have the rest of it built out. Basically, what you see, I'm using 25% of this room right now, and this is the rest of it's usable, but this is what looks professional. This is what's professional and pleasing. I still got to do construction over there and get some stuff done. Oh, I don't hate it. I love racing in the snow. I love snow prep. We're going to have all kinds of fun doing some snow prep, man. So, yeah, I just figure, man, it's time to get focused. It's time for me to either get serious about this thing and get focused. Recapping races and stuff is cool and all, and we'll still do that. But honestly, I want to do more with it. So this is my shit or get off the pot era. So we're going to go full blast with it. I've got a lot of shit in the works to hopefully bring more value to you guys' lives and help your race programs. I'm talking to some pretty cool people about stuff to help everybody out, be faster, safer, more educated. Maybe when I get to 245, I'll have those problems. But today, I don't get cold easily. Oh no, that's for the tow pigs, man. The tow pigs, you can bring whatever, but the original premise was the tow pigs work all summer while the race cars get to go have fun. So now the tow pigs can have fun in the snow. But I don't know. I heard there was some crazy people up north street racing on the cold ass streets yesterday.
Yeah, what the hell?
Well, I was going to go, but I went in the barn and put my earbuds in and turned all my notifications off and just got to work. Yeah, right.
They didn't get the cool kids invite, apparently.
Not yet. I do have that on my list for carb tuners, but not yet. You ain't lying. You already know how. Obviously, you know exactly how I feel about downtown Pittsburgh. It's like, what it reminds me of is a small bag of pretzels, and somebody just dumped them there and told all the Pittsburgh people to just drive on them. There's so many unnecessary loops and turns and ugh. It was whatever, man. I know that's got to be the guy that blocked me. All right. So let's talk about firewalls, John. What post up your exact question so I can bring it back up here and we can start on that. Sure, we can do some stuff now because you're kind of on the one side. For me, I hate rules, so you're probably not going to like that part of my answer. Less rules is I personally, our races, we don't have a firewall rule. My rules for small tire are 28, 10, 5, non-W, no wheelie bars, steel roof and quarter door cars. And that's it. Otherwise, I don't care. If you put the freaking firewall back 2 inches, 12 inches, 20 inches, makes no difference to me whatsoever, personally. A lot of guys with a firewall rule kind of was originated from, everybody copied the X275 style rules. But honestly, nobody really has any rules anymore. Everybody's kind of adapted our kind of thinking on that, where who cares? I don't want to. I don't care. I don't want to. Damn it. I don't want to stop innovation. I don't want to tell anybody how to build their car. All I really care about is they got a good cage and safety equipment in there, and they meet the minimum rules. So you can definitely come to any Ohio grudge racing race with a modified firewall and race, no problem. And like I said, now here's the bitch of the bunch, because there's a lot of crybabies in racing. We all know this. And the rules as they are playing out right now, probably going to last a couple years. And then all the people are going to start crying about how it's not fair. They can't afford to race against the rich people. Everybody's got an advantage. Or the lazy motherfuckers who don't want to cut a hole in their firewall and slide their engine back for whatever reason are going to bitch and cry. And eventually promoters are going to cave in. Everything's circular. Everything has peaks and valleys. It is the name of the game. So eventually you move your shit back. It could fuck you. But I think by and large, most of the guys don't care and they won't care. But like I said, it is circular. And there's a lot of greedy ass promoters out there who will change shit up to accommodate a bunch of crybabies if they think they can make more money. I'll just keep it real on that one. I mean, that's usually what it is people make dollar-based racetracks, and promoters typically make dollar-based decisions when that's their livelihood. For someone like me, it's not my livelihood, so I don't really care. Crybabies can kick fucking bricks. I want to do what I want to do and have the fun I want to have with all my homies that are like-minded. And if you don't appreciate that, there's other races for you.
Yeah,
but
we've done like when we first started, we did have a firewall rule. As far as our class for small tire. And honestly, it having a firewall would actually hurt the field a little bit. Now, I mean, it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter if it has a firewall or not. At the end of the day, everyone has a chance to win. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so I moved my engine back 3 inches. I know guys that move theirs back 12 inches. I only moved mine back to accommodate the turbo and intercooler and everything. Otherwise, I would have left it stock. I mean, it's S10. It's already going to fucking wheelie. And moving it back 3 inches is definitely going to create some issues for me on keeping the front end down. But the turbo's so damn big. This is half the size of the fucking motor, so I had to do something. But I mean, I don't know that's even an advantage unless you got some big crazy land yacht.
Yep.
It absolutely is. But I'll tell you, out of all the timed racing, I like index racing way more than bracket racing. I appreciate bracket racing, but if I had to choose between the two, I personally would do index racing. 850 is plenty, I think. Mild still's plenty. MIG welded's fine. Just do the job right. Do it well. Don't be in there with some fucking bird poop shit ass welds that don't burn in. It is your life. Think about it. But the Blazers, 95% mild still, DOM tubing. We could have that debate too, if you like, because, yes, the only advantage, the real truth is, the only advantage to Molly is it's lighter. But for it to be lighter, it's a lot more brittle. So on impact, it's a lot more likely to tear, break, shatter, whatever. Things that I'm not interested in. Mild still is a lot more likely to bend and bow and stretch. It wasn't a cost issue for me. I would rather have a cage personally that's going to bend than one that's going to shatter and potentially impale me, or shards impale me, or any of that stuff. And the weight savings alone for no prep, sure, you can reduce it by 30, 35%, whatever. It's not worth it. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're doing front side no prep, back side no prep, street racing, put 1,200 horsepower in your car and you're next to never going to use it. Facts. A lot of these guys do not use 1,200 horsepower unless they're on a really good track like Edgewater, doing front side no prep. And after first round, it's not no prep anymore. And they're flying. Or turkey bash, like they were in the fours down there, because it's not no prep anymore. Just faster than a motherfucker. Yep. I like run with your brung, simple, easy. Front end stuff. I
don't see what's the benefit of having a front end and not having a front end? Let's be honest here. If it comes down to you winning a race by having a front end on the car versus not having a front end, either get a front end or go to a race that's got a fucking decent camera that can actually see the front end of your car. That's how I feel about it.
I think there's guys out there doing it for weight savings, or, like Caleb, who crashed and can't get one. I get that. If you can't get one and you're just waiting, or Jasper was in the same boat. I get that part. Honestly, me personally, I'd rather have a front end. I'd rather have the aerodynamics of one solid shape trying to cut through the air. It'd be a lot more consistent as you're going down the track. You don't have to worry about wind catching the engine and the firewall and all that shit. Without a front end, you're trying to push a big brick with a little brick in front of it, and you got a firewall and other shit. And, you need to push that thing through the air. It needs to have a good coefficient. It needs to be relatively aerodynamic to be safe. I personally I like a front end for all those reasons. Looks better too, but that's not why. I'm strictly function on that one, and safety.
Yeah. Ultimately it's aerodynamics is the part of, I would say, the benefit of that. But like I said, if it comes down to a finish line camera that can't see the front end without it, just go to a race that's got a better camera at the end of the day and not use a damn cell phone. That's because it's not going to see it.
Uh-oh, Guffy. What happened to your cage? What did you have? Fence post? Oh, wait. You must have. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, and listen, chromoly has its place. There's not anything wrong with chromoly. Don't be like, oh fuck, I got a chromoly roll cage, and Josh said it's garbage. It's not garbage. Everything in life is a trade-off, though. So mild still is less expensive, and it has a lower tensile strength. That lower tensile strength rating allows it to be more flexible under an impact. You're less likely typically to tear off your welds or any of that stuff, because more likely than not, the whole thing is going to move a little bit. But as it's moving, it's also absorbing force. If for some reason your door area, say you come up crazy and your door comes down on the wall, mild still is going to bend and help absorb that, where potentially Molly could break at the Molly will be a lot more likely to break at the weld or shatter or tear or whatever, and then you're hitting the wall. Absolutely.
Agreed.
Yep, Dokal's good stuff too. Where are you at? I mean, there's arc hot rods around Ohio, 10 Soldiers. If you're in the southern area, arc hot rods here in central Ohio is great. If you're in northern Ohio and you're not afraid to cross the border, Bipolar, those guys do a great job. If you're out in the western region of Ohio, Mac does a great job.
Here in Northeast Ohio, there's a couple local guys up towards Cleveland, Kevin Jones, Darren Kravick, both are very good fabricators, very good roll cage guys. They do it on their own basically and don't run a business.
If you're like in the Mount Vernon area, Kevin at KRC Fabrication does a great job. If you're over towards the eastern border, there's this little I can't remember that guy's name. He's such a dickhead. Something about PSI something or another. I don't know. That guy's Corey's
that guy.
Corey's a real good dude. He gets taken care of.
Yep.
I disagree. I disagree with that one. This personal taste. Sherm's engine bay is gorgeous. I agree with you on that point, but I like it as a complete vehicle. Just my personal taste.
I like it at the front end off too. I agree with you.
Well, yeah, that's it. That's why you got to get Molly recerted so much and have it inspected, because it fatigues and breaks. And I mean, the stuff's good. They make airplanes out of it, skeletal structures, and all that shit. And it's not. I'm not bashing it or saying it's junk, but it's just, you have to know its limitations. When the Blazer is out, you guys are going to see some shit that you're not used to seeing, because I built the motherfucker like a rally car. It's got saddle gussets in it. It's got a lot of excessive stuff in it, but I just want to walk away from it if I roll it, and I know how I am. I'm not lifting. I'm not scared. I'm not none of that shit. I'm not a cowboy or an idiot either, but the facts are, at some point, when you let go of the fucking trans brake enough times, something bad's going to happen eventually. And when that does, I just want bumps and bruises. I don't, with no prep, I don't think there's an advantage, though, most of the time, for a complete tube chassis versus like a a half tube chassis or a stock frame rail car. I mean, you can never use enough power. And I know there's plenty of guys out there buying gangster tube chassis cars, and then they're cutting a shitload of bars out of them to make them flexible, make them work. And, they're buying really, really nice cars and going backwards with the technology so they can no prep them. I don't think it's an advantage in no prep. Now, front side no prep on a good track like Edgewater, probably an advantage for sure. But there's not buying. That's where you got to know where you're at and be more strategic about the races you go to. If you know you can't go to a no prep race where they're going to touch the fours, then find something else to do that weekend. There's another race, I promise you.
Agree. Anything can happen. Anything happen on the back. Anything can happen on except the front side. Everything else, fair game. We've seen so many upsets of two chassis cars getting beat by a stock frame rail car. It's not even funny.
Yeah, I mean, it is. There is. Anything can happen. I don't know. No, it's not blurry well, it is a little blurry, isn't it? I don't know, Sean. It's got to be something with YouTube. It's got to be something with YouTube because Facebook is crystal clear.
Yeah. Yeah, we look good on Facebook.
I can agree with that. There's several legit problems. Also, if you take the front end off your car, all these cars I've seen are loose. So yes, when you're staging, you gain a foot or two, but you also lose a foot or two. I don't know. Decide where you need that foot or two. Do you need it at the starting line or the finish line? My thoughts are you need that foot or two at the finish line more than you do the starting line, especially off a flashlight or something. But also, I can agree with that. UFO truck climbing a wall and some of the other ones going over guardrails and stuff, for sure. The body definitely will help prevent that stuff.
I mean, at the end of the day, most of these guys' front ends aren't they're not built like a normal car. So, they're very flexible because they probably take them off a lot. So, at the end of the day, if you're going to hit something, you're going to hit something and it's going to come off easier than what it was originally put back on like.
Oh, I agree. Landlord is a sexy motherfucker. I love that car. But yeah, I agree. I agree with you, Tino. I mean, the fenders and stuff do give you more of the ability to slide than want to climb. Where the hell did that go? Facebook keeps going. I don't. Tube chassis for hard tire. You see my rules. I don't have any. I don't care. I think that'd be a monstrous challenge for anybody to try and get a tube chassis car to work. I mean, I know you would be up for it, but yeah, I don't got any rules against it. I don't give a shit. Personally.
It'd take a lot to get a tube chassis car, I think, to work in hard tire.
Yeah, I mean, prepped racing, okay. It might be an advantage. No prep, I don't know, man. Need that foot or two in the bed. So there's a lot of good Oh, I know if anybody can, Jeff can figure it out. I got complete faith. Oh, damn it.
Oh boy.
What's their what's the they got their schedule up yet? I mean, I'm making my schedule now for next year. So send it. I'm traveling. I'm going everywhere. So if they got a schedule up, send me a link. I'll definitely check it out.
This scheduling is about ready to make me pull my freaking hair out. We talked about doing a street class this year.
Definitely send me that info. That's priority.
First, I mean, the only thing we're gonna do is just tweak a little bit of the rules and what we got out right now, which ain't gonna be nothing major. Just a couple add-ons, which ain't nothing. Like I said, they ain't gonna be nothing catastrophic. But yeah, we talked about doing a street class for this coming year, but we haven't got anything set in stone yet. Hell, I'm up to here trying to bury myself out of trying to get all these dates figured out for next year right now. So
Me, Modern Muscle. I would love to do the class, but nobody shows up to it. We always get 4 or 5 cars. You definitely could come and test and tune. I mean, I guess if you built the class up enough, I just don't seem to have enough luck building a class up. I'd certainly have a class if we could get a worthwhile car count, get at least like 12, 16. I wouldn't be opposed to adding it for sure. We don't ever, same thing with motorcycles. Motorcycle guys bug me. And then we took it off this year. Last year we had 3 guys show up on bikes. It just sucks. I wish more people would do it. I'm down for it. I love to see the Modern Muscles also.
yeah, it just sucks that bikes and Modern Muscle, it's 2 classes that just ain't caught on to anything. Shoot, if you want to hit a track every weekend, come to Ohio because that's exactly what's going to happen. Because so far right now, it's a freaking zoo.
I'm sure there will be because, like he said, there's a race every weekend.
It's going to be dang near. I mean, right now, as it sits, we have 7 races this year in Ohio for just us between 3 tracks.
Stick shift, I feel like we had 12 or 14-ish.
At your event?
We had a decent turnout. It wasn't great. But we had a decent turnout there. But I think Magnolia seems like they have the biggest stick shift class turnout.
We had the biggest stick shift class so far right now at 42, and there was 26 cars.
Oh, I stand corrected.
It was 26 cars we had in stick shift at our last back of the track deal.
Maybe. Thinking about it with a slight twist. Just working on some shit. It's hard to say. Like with trails, man, they're such a big track and they got such big events. I don't know. We are an event that happens if they can't get anything better to happen. So who knows what happens there. I'm waiting to hear back, but I am talking to 2 other tracks about races in Ohio, so you never know. It might be something a little different happening. We know.
What? There's no dead racing in Ohio. Just if you don't travel, then there's where are you going to go race at? I mean, he was at our races before. It's not dead here. It's freaking blooming right now. It's gonna be going out of control next year. More than what
Yeah,
it was last year.
my classes don't have rules like that because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't either.
That's Matt Rice. That's the stuff he does, but I think he's kind of given up on that thing. It sounds like, or at least for right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I did agree to do a girls' class at Uncaged for free, so you could enter that. Oof. In 24, bro, you can't put that shit on layaway like that. At least like the end of 23. Come on, man. No, there's plenty of races here. There's plenty of races here for sure. I would love, love for donks to take off here. Say what you want, but man, them boys down south. I don't like the big 4x4 extra lifted whatever, but them dudes sitting on like 24s and running low fives. That's nasty to me. I love that shit. I love that shit. I got a Buick T-Type out back that would love to sit on 24s and make some low 5-second passes. Sure. Just gotta shave your legs and everything too. Armpits. You know, the whole 9. Bro, I would love it. I don't know, man. I mean, maybe in a year or two, I'll be able to afford to make the T-Type a donk. And then I'll just have to go up to Michigan. It's big up in Michigan, Northern Indiana, Chicago. I ain't scared to travel to those places. All those people love me. I would definitely go up there and donk race, man. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's impressive what they do with those tires. Man. Those little skinny ass rubber band tires, and they got tread on them. Yeah, they're just regular radial ish. That's crazy,
Ish.
man. I love it. Yeah, it's way big down south too. Just not central. I don't know why it ain't caught on yet. Keep it real. Ohio is usually behind the times on a lot of shit though by a little 5 to 10 years sometimes. So maybe in 2030, donks will be cool here. Yeah, I ain't about that life, but I mean, I go get in a class. I don't got your money. I can't grudge race for 10 grand. But I mean, I go get into they have shootouts. I'd go get in a donk shootout. For sure. For sure. What do you do? It's better than an alternative. A lot of motherfuckers in my life told me I wouldn't make it past my 21st birthday as a kid. So I'll take it. It ain't a bad thing for me. I agree, Sean. That's Small tire, hard tire. I can't really say that though. Not all, because stick shift has come around a lot this year. Stick shift has grown tremendously in 2022.
Yep, sure has. We predicted it like we did hard tire. We said hard tire was going to be the first one to explode. It exploded. Now stick shift's on its way up to explode.
Yeah, so it's cool. That stuff's changing and
Yes,
evolving.
sir.
But I wish more big tire guys would show up to these classes, though.
Yeah, that's crazy. The years you'd think it's gotten worse. It ain't got better. That's the crazy part.
I agree, man. There's some really gangster stick shift cars coming out. You'd see a lot more of them if you get rid of that H pattern rule. If people get rid of that H pattern rule, I think stick shift would explode because there's a lot of stick shift guys in there. But once you put that H pattern designation in there, a lot of them can't run.
Yeah, Alex. I'm going to PRI. I know Josh is too. I just booked the house for us yesterday, and just got our passes in the mail, so we're ready. We're ready to go.
Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there Wednesday through Sunday. Normally we don't go all 3 days, but we'll be there all 3 days this year. I'm not far behind you, buddy. I'm not far behind you at all. Don't worry. But I still listen. I still think like I'm 12 years old, and most of the time I act that way too. So you're only as what they say, you're only as old as you feel. So I'm not 47. Oh man, Saturday's the poo day. You got to come on the other days, man.
Dude, Saturday is the absolute worst day you could actually go because you will not get anywhere. It's literally a waste to go Saturday because there's so many more people there on a Saturday than there is the rest of the days.
I really haven't given any thought. I know that it would. I know the class would get bigger, but it also get a lot of crybabies.
I'm not getting rid of it. Why? I mean, we've had good card count for it. Unless you designate a two separate classes, but at this point right now, I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be fine. I mean, I do stick by my thing where class would get bigger, but the H pattern guys, the diehard H pattern guys, would cry.
It's a heck of an advantage. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah. I'm 22 pounds away from Waffle House. I'll lose another 22 pounds. That's when I'll have cheat days. And I'll definitely be going back to Waffle House. Dude,
Are you going to
badass shirts. I can't wait.
Are you going to cheat when you go to PRI?
It depends on where I'm at. I don't think I'll be down that much by then. I don't think I'll. I'm not cheating until I get to two. Well, I'm not cheating, period. But I'm not going to have cheat days per se until I get down to 261. But I don't think I'll be I don't think I'll be down that much by then. I'll probably still be in the 280s by then. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, man. That's the one thing that's come out of this was, like a lot of people, man, I said, oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And then I just never fucking committed to it. And as far as me getting committed to it, I got to give credit to Bill Lutz on that one, because he made it a weight loss competition. Didn't have nothing to do with me. He just happened to want to do it. I mean, he already knew that this winter I planned on dieting, but he started that for himself and friends, and man, it's just been great. Turned some shit into a competition, and I'm all in. So the competition goes until March, but even outside of that, so I'm hoping to. I don't know how realistic it is, but I'm hoping to by spring be down at least 80 pounds. We'll see. I mean, I'd bust ass come here. I had to do a bunch of artwork on. I did a bunch of Photoshop stuff for World Series and No Prep trophies. Then I had to send that off to the laser engraver. Then I had to do artwork for the Tonight Show. Then I had to eat dinner, and then I had to run to the gym, get back here. I mean, it's definitely a commitment. You can't dick around with it, but man, it's worth it. I feel like I don't feel younger or more energy or anything like that. I just feel better all the whole way around. It's so much worth it. So, well, that's the reward, man. Now it's just, instead of a lifestyle choice where I just wolf them down all the time, I got to earn it. So right now, I can't have it till I earn it with losing again at this point. Another 22 pounds.
Somebody asked about what the best steakhouse in Indy was.
Woman, what's the steakhouse? I
St.
can't remember
Elmo's.
the name. That's the
St.
one that's like
Elmo's.
a block away.
St. Elmo's?
Yeah, St. Elmo's, and then the one right beside it. We got reservations both days, one to each and one to the other ones.
I ain't missing out on that this time.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
I have another place too is Fogo do Chao. It's a Brazilian steakhouse. It's in downtown Indy. It's very good. I also have reservations for that too. So if you guys want to go, you guys are good.
I don't think so. Well, I got to do the math real quick. We're real close, but it's body fat percentage. So, but he's down. I'm down 38 pounds, and he's down 40 pounds because he started off at 289 and he's hit 249.9 today. So he's down 40 pounds and I'm down 38 pounds. So he's 2 pounds ahead of me right now in terms of weight loss, but it's body fat percentages also. So that'll be good for me, because I'm weight training also, so I can get build my muscles back up, but muscles will help eat the fat also. So that'll be good for me on that. But I think there's a female who is only down like 5, 6, 7 pounds, but when you're talking body mass index and that stuff, she's at a higher percentage than both of us are. So I don't know if either one of us will win the money, but we're definitely winning regardless because we're healthier and we feel better. It really is. Well, you definitely should try St. Elmo's, man. They got some great food. Pork chops great, steaks great. What the hell else do we have? The horseradish is great, which I'm not a big horseradish fan, but their horseradish is awesome, actually.
You never had they have steak there too, but Weber Grill in downtown is very good. Uh-oh. Interesting.
Brazilian steakhouse. Which one is that? Is that the one Chris was talking about?
Probably Fogo de Chao.
Adam lives there.
That's my favorite place. Every PRI, every Friday night. That's where we go.
Gray's in Mooresville. Well, so now I'm getting ready to start a supplement routine, and I'm getting ready to start really getting after it. So I'll start burning a lot of fat. I'm getting ready to start lifting heavy. I'm getting ready to start being focused with it. I'm not trying to bulk up and turn into a Hulk or anything, but mostly right now I've just been trying to get my muscles to remember that they're supposed to work and do stuff, and then get mobility back in all my joints, and get my cardio up. So it's nice. I usually run for half an hour, and every day it's easier and easier. I didn't even ran 2.5 miles today in 30 minutes, and I hardly broke a sweat, and I wasn't breathing heavy or anything, which is good. So that just tells me next time I go, turn the machine up and get after it even harder for another week or so, and then it'll get easier, and then I'll go easy for another week, and then I'll get hard again, turn it harder again, and just keep climbing. James did lose a lot of weight. I'm not sure how much, but he looks a whole lot better. He lost a lot of weight. God bless him for that. He looks a lot better. I'm happy for him on that one. I haven't been on that damn thing forever. I need to, but we got the forum now. We got ogrforums.com now. So you can go over there, and I'm more active over there now than anywhere else. I don't think I've heard of that place, but I mean, I can eat fried bologna. I just can't eat it on bread. I mean, like Saturday, I had a full rack of ribs, but I just checked the calories. It was 1,200 calories. So I checked the calories in the morning, and I knew that if I'm only eating 1,500 calories, I could only have 300 calories all day long until it was dinner time. I mean, so it's math. That's one thing I like about counting calories is it's math, and you can't lie to yourself. You can't bullshit yourself. You can't fudge anything. 2 + 2 = 4. And, hey, if you eat 2 fucking cheeseburgers, it's going to turn into 4 fucking pounds. Counting the calories is my best friend. I had to look into it, man. I got so much shit going on. I don't even want to talk about it because every time I say anything that's going to happen or that I'm trying to make happen, it gets fucked up, guaranteed. So I'm just keeping my whore mouth shut right now. But I'm really working on a lot of stuff right now. I'll have to write that on my list and come back to it.
Yeah, you can stream on there. The only things I use Discord for is just when I play games on the PC. But
That's what I used to use it for when I was doing back when I was playing Destiny. We had a chat, and then there was a couple of freaking adult chat rooms I was in, but honestly, it's just another thing to keep track of. And right now, I just don't have the mental capacity for all the extra stuff. I got to focus on the shit I got to focus on, and be more focused and less distracted. That's what you got fingers and toes for.
you just try.
See? Yep. See, Adam agrees. Turn notifications on, my man. You didn't get the notification? You should have. Well, I could always see my toes because I got some big ass feet. But you know what I'm starting to see again? Oh, yeah. That's nice.
God.
Yeah, I was happy to see Warner Woods announce their dates.
Mm-hmm.
KD will have a no prep race every weekend again, I'm sure. So don't really need to know what their schedule is. Just know that it's going to be almost every weekend.
I think there's 10.
What's that?
I think there's 10.
10 no preps? Yeah. Yeah. Kalinetics, weight training. That's what I used to exercise. All right.
I think I'll have our dates up tomorrow. I gotta finalize some shit after I get off this. I'll have most of our dates up that you need to pencil in.
Yeah, like I said, man, I have to look at it. It's not on my priority list right now. I'm talking to a ton of companies, a ton of shops, a ton of people, trying to get everything set for the next 4 months, and then the next year. I'm just rolling with what I got for right now. Well, yeah, it's nice when you don't have to look in the mirror to see it. You know what I mean?
God.
Well, you better get your ass to both of them. I'll be at both of them. Don't miss Warner Woods for anything, period, ever.
Nope.
Buddy, I don't know. I don't. Just PM me about it. We'll figure something out. Like I said, it's just I'm talking to a bunch of companies right now and a bunch of people and trying everything else I'm doing is a bigger priority to me right now than the Discord is. I haven't decided yet, man. I need to make a decision between 00 shootouts, which are fun for sure, or live streaming Door Slammer 2 and No Limit Cash Days. I figured out a way to live stream them. I can go in, watch the races. So everybody who tunes into the live stream can watch the races as they happen, and we can go through just like every, regular cash days. Plus Roosters, they're dicks, and they fucked us out of money last year, big time. Pete's Cottage was good to us though, so I don't know. I gotta make a decision on that real soon too. I'm glad you brought that up. Let me write it down. All right. Definitely always a good time. You don't play No Limit drag racing or Door Slammers 2? Come on, man. Better load them up and build you some cars, son. You'll be hooked real quick. It's easy to do, man.
Yeah, man, that's what I do in the winter.
Probably a lot of practicing for next year.
Yeah, I wish. Shoot, I'm gonna be glued to my computer for probably the next 3 months playing Call of Duty and trying to get these damn races together for next year. And that's all. That's all I'm gonna be doing.
Yeah, that's fun. No Limit's fun, and No Limit's fun, and Door Slammers is supposed to have a gangster ass update coming out soon. It was supposed to be in the summertime, but got delayed. But hopefully it comes out soon. Door Slammers 3, that would be awesome. Oh, he's got shake weights. You can believe that. He's got shake weights.
It's just like the South Park episode. I just watched that last night, actually.
Fuck, I haven't seen that in forever. Well, I haven't watched regular TV in forever, though.
Shake weight. You're doing fantastic. Switch arms. That's it. Oh, yeah.
Now, I mean, we'll make an event, and it'll be on the OGR page, and we'll share it. So just make sure you have all your notifications turned on Facebook. And you'll see. I know. That's it. I was interested why you got Willwoods instead of the Strange. The Strange are lighter, and they're cheaper. And I got mine quick. I got mine in like 2 weeks when I ordered them through 10 Soldiers. But they're like they're like 2.9 pounds lighter than the Willwoods.
I don't know, but this sitting at home on the weekends, I ain't ready for because I'm ready to get back. I'm ready to go to some races. Screw this wintertime crap.
Hell yeah, buddy. Get that thing done. Quit dicking around. You got nothing but time now, fucker. Get to work. Yeah, No Limit's fun. I like No Limit. It's a fun game, for sure. Dang on it.
You need a nap.
All right, guys. Anybody Yeah. Just
Yeah,
travel down there. It's not that big a deal.
yeah, I'm gonna go to Dig or Die in December.
Not
So
for
far, right
me.
now, that's the only that's my only race right now for the South. Unless some others pop up, I'm definitely down now, especially since I ain't working now. I'm gonna try to hit up some more. Depends on what situation happens. We'll see. I just ain't made to sit at home and do absolutely nothing. I can't do it. I have to be always working. I never know when to stop.
Oh, I'm all about snow. I'm all about snow prep. I'm all about racing in the streets in the snow. I know, but man, your streets didn't even look like they had anything. I've been seeing all kinds of pictures out there. Didn't freeze them streets over yet. Can't snow prep out there. It ain't even worth. What the hell's the point of getting snow if you can't snow prep?
Yeah, the roads are still too warm. We were out testing prep last night. I think the road temp was like 40 something degrees.
Yeah, we need more snow. More snow. I mean, either more temperature so we can do some racing, or more snow so we can do some snow prep. One or the other. Shit, you're up north, girl. You guys are gonna get hammered. We're supposed to get a lot of snow.
I hope not.
Farmer's Almanac says we're supposed to get a lot of snow this winter. I mean, I prefer more temperature too, but snow. You get the snow. It is what it is. Just try to make the best of it. Oh, shit. So next week I'll get somebody lined up, and we'll have a sit down and have a nice Q&A session. I don't know who that's going to be or how it's going to work out just yet, but then for Thanksgiving I'll be in Kentucky. To US 60 and then to Cash Days of Kentucky. So I'll be live. I'm not going to do any video. I don't think Bob's not doing video at US 60, so I'll be live for Black Friday. And then we'll just film Cash Days of Kentucky, which is the last stop on the World Series of No Prep. So that'll be a good time.
I'm ready. Hopefully the weather's nice.
But if they would have freaking picked my numbers for that Powerball on that $2 billion, believe me, it would have happened. We'd have had an indoor racetrack with climate controlled surface and exhaust, and we'd have had pimp pits on the inside with heat and water and all that stuff, and then peasant pits outside. We'd had the whole 9 yards race year round. They had a concrete surface, an asphalt surface. We could track race or street race. You know what I mean? That them fucking lottery fuckers didn't. They fucked all of you, really, because that's what I would have done with the money. They didn't pick my numbers, so write them a nasty letter. Tell them what dicks they are. What's up, Sammy? How you doing?
Yeah, shit was rigged anyway. I mean, what did I say that night? I said, is it worth it? Because it was rigged. I mean, look, they didn't pick a winner until the next day.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell they did some shady shit, but it was worth the $20 to try. You know,
There's definitely some fuckery going on there.
yeah, they should have just redrew that on Wednesday, and then Monday's tickets should have all been good to go. Should have been applicable for the next drawing. Yeah, it's
Well,
it was one person in California, which California is one of those fuckery states where you have to tell who it was when you win the lottery. They're dicks like that. Hold on, Adam. I'm gonna send it to you right now. It's in the. I just sent you the flyer for it. It's gonna be a good race. Small tire is $5,000. It's $5,000 plus car count money, 100% payback on that. So whatever the class is, Joe Minton of Revolution Racing's throwing another $5,000 on top of the pot for small tire. Can't be mad at that. I just sent it to you in DMs. You ain't lying.
What happened to that damn gambler's ball race this weekend?
Nobody showed up.
Hmm.
I don't understand what the premise was, but they were doing test and tune and grudge racing Saturday. Then the actual race was Sunday. But they only had like a handful of cars in each class, except for the truck class. The truck class was gangster. They probably had like a 20 or 24 car field, and they were some badass fucking trucks, all of them. But for whatever reason, it ain't whatever reason, no car count, so they canceled it. But then it looked like it turned into some drama between the promoter and the racetrack owners, who was the reason why it got canceled, who was to blame, and whatever. But I mean, it was kind of obvious to me. We were eating dinner watching it, and that's all we could talk about was there was nobody there. There was no spectators in the stands, nothing. I'd be surprised if there was more than 300 or 400 people on the property. Then I mean, that was almost 300 people. I'd be surprised, based on what I was seeing. It was crazy. Yeah, that truck class was gangster as fuck, though. That got me excited. I like to see some more truck classes like that. I've never seen that before. I know, man. I'm not used to daylight savings times. I haven't adjusted fully yet. It's crazy. It was no spectators there, but man, that truck class was amazing. Go watch it on No Prep Felons live. Bob was down there live, and man, I really did enjoy that truck class. I hope he makes a video of just that truck class and posts it up on YouTube, because I like to watch the whole race Saturday. I mean, they had a lot of gorgeous ass trucks. I mean, they were just gorgeous, but they were fast as fuck. I was surprised Sherm wasn't there.
And I only watched like one live feed, and I was waiting the next day to see if anything popped up, and then they said they canceled it, and I was like, "What the heck?"
Bro, I bet that sucks so bad. I bet that sucks so bad. I mean, get your ass to work on it. I agree with that. I resemble that remark. It is for me too. I'll adjust and be fine, but it's definitely going to take me a couple weeks. Yeah, I think they were all, Brian, weren't they all just C10s? It seemed like I only saw C10s also. Am I wrong? Was there anything other than C10s there? I bet, buddy. I bet they look gorgeous, man. They're tough to beat for sure, man. They're tough to beat, but that's good. That's motivation. That's fuel. You getting them parts together, you'd be right there with them before long. But I swear to God, it seemed like it was like a class of 24 C10s from the 60s and 70s, and they were all sick as fuck and fast as fuck. They were gorgeous. I don't know how that ever happened, how that class, I've never seen a tailgate class or a truck class like that ever. That was awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I saw was no Fords or nothing, right? I mean, it was crazy. That was awesome though. I was all about it. I was all about that class. We were in the restaurant and I was getting a little bit loud about that class, which whatever. I don't care. I'm a big loud hillbilly anyways, but yeah, it was a good time. But yeah. So anyhow, next week we'll I'll get somebody on here. I'll let everybody know in advance who it's going to be and what we're going to talk about, so you guys can think about questions you have in advance, and we can do some Q&A and all that shit. Hopefully, learn you guys something. And then, like I said, after that, we're partying down in Kentucky. So, with that being said, I'm gonna wrap it up. Not much else going on tonight to talk about. Everybody's got to go work on your damn race cars. You know. Oh, don't. Yeah, I wouldn't. There's very few cars I'd bet against Brandon on. That thing is fast as fuck, and he's a smart dude, man. He's a good dude. He's a good dude with tuning and reading the surface, and they've got a really good handle on that car. I love that car.
Name's Rowdy.
I don't know. Maybe I had to talk to him. I haven't talked to him. I haven't asked him, but maybe I will.
Keyboard arrow up. Keyboard arrow up.
Yeah, I don't know, buddy. It's so far out. I don't even look. I'll pay attention to that stuff next Monday, Tuesday. But at this point, I don't even look at it. That must be where Don Will lost his shoes betting against. Must bet against him. All right, Robert. Have a good evening, buddy. Appreciate you. Definitely make sure you go support the homie over at the E's and B's podcast every Friday, dropping all the facts and info on no prep and grudge racing, or no prep racing, and wrestling, and eggs and bacon. Who doesn't like eggs and bacon? Even I can eat eggs and bacon. Actually, I eat quite a bit of eggs and bacon. I ate a shitload of eggs on this diet. 2 a.m. there. You're rowdy, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for hanging out with us at the wee hours over there. All right, everyone. Have a good evening. We'll see you next Monday. Thanks for tuning in.
Goodbye.
And all the other pro sports as well. Eddie's a big sports fan. Me, not so much. If it doesn't have tires, I don't really care about it. I hate to say that out loud, but no, I don't. If it don't got tires, I don't care about it. I love motorsports, and that's it. Have a good evening. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.
Bye.